A single candle stands on a wooden table, its flame trembling against an unseen draft. The wick hisses softly, a sound so faint it could be your own pulse. Outside, wind rattles the shutters. Inside, only the flame moves. Golden dust hangs in the air, suspended like time itself, refusing to fall. You lean closer. The heat kisses your knuckles. One breath and the light bends. Another, and it steadies. This is the moment before everything ends. You have felt it. Not in grand cataclysms, but in the quiet collapse of ordinary hours. The alarm you silence for the 5th time. The message you leave unread. The promise you make to tomorrow that tomorrow never keeps. Each surrender is a footstep fading into silence, leaving no trace but the echo of what might have been. Watch the candle again. See how it fights the wind, not by raging, but by burning straighter. The flame does not curse the draft, it simply is. This is the discipline you fear. The one that asks you to rise when the body begs for sleep, to speak when the throat tightens, to sit still when the mind screams to run. Marcus Aurelius woke each dawn on the cold floor of his tent, while emperors before him drowned in silk. He wrote by lamplight, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work, as a human being. No excuses, no negotiation, just the blade of necessity pressed against the skin of comfort." Andrei Tarkovsky filmed time the way a monk counts breaths. In Stalker, a single raindrop falls for 7 seconds. You feel every instant stretch until it becomes unbearable, then sacred. He understood. Freedom is not found in speed, but in the courage to linger inside discomfort until it reveals its secret. The Buddha sat beneath the Bodhi tree as demons circled. He did not flinch, he observed. "All conditioned things are impermanent," he said. The leaf falls, the river dries, the candle gutters, and still the sitting continues. You are that candle. Your life is the wind. The discipline you avoid is the steady hand that trims the wick. Without it, you flicker and die in drafts you never chose. With it, you burn clear through storms that would extinguish lesser flames. Most will turn away now. The paradox stings. The chains you mistake for wings are forged from indulgence. The freedom you crave hides behind the door you refuse to open. But some of you, those who have tasted the bitterness of another wasted morning, will lean closer to the flame. This is not a story about relaxation. It is about becoming someone who no longer needs to escape. The silence is screaming your name. Will you answer? The candle holds. The dust waits. Your next breath decides. Alex lies in the dark, phone glowing like a dying star against his face. The screen is a river of blue light, carrying him downstream at 3:17 a.m. Notifications blink in Morse code. Urgent, urgent, urgent. His thumb scrolls without permission, a reflex older than thought. Each swipe is a promise. One more, then sleep. But the river never ends. His calendar is a battlefield of red flags. Meetings bleed into evenings. Deadlines stack like unpaid debts. He tells himself tomorrow will be different. Tomorrow he will rise at 5, run 3 miles, read the book gathering dust on the shelf. Tomorrow he will finally begin. But tomorrow arrives wearing yesterday's clothes. The alarm shrieks. His hand finds the snooze button before his eyes open. 9 minutes later, it screams again. He bargains just one more. The cycle repeats until the sun is high, and the day is already lost. At work, Alex is brilliant on paper. 2 degrees, glowing reviews, a corner office with a view he never notices. Yet every Monday he feels the same hollow ache behind the ribs. The promotion speech looms 3 weeks away. 50 executives, a project that could redefine his career, or end it. He rehearses in the shower, words fogging the mirror. "I've led teams through..." The sentence dies. His reflection looks back with eyes that don't believe. In the elevator, his pulse drums against his collar. He imagines the room, faces like stone, questions like arrows. What if I freeze? What if they see I'm a fraud? The fear is not of the speech, it is of the pattern. The same collapse he's lived 1,000 times. The late-night pizza after swearing clean eating. The gym membership unused for months. The journal with 3 entries, all dated January. Each failure is a link in a chain he forged himself, mistaking it for wings. Comfort is the softest prison. The couch molds to his body like a lover who never lets go. Streaming shows cue themselves, algorithms knowing his weaknesses better than he does. He tells himself he's unwinding. I deserve this. But the body keeps score. Shoulders rounded, breath shallow, A quiet rage simmering beneath the numbness. Regret arrives at dawn, wearing the face of a younger Alex who believed time was infinite. You said you'd start when... The sentence ends in static. He reaches for the phone again, the chain tightening with every tap. Neuroscience calls it a dopamine loop. Anticipation, reward, crash, repeat. The brain, wired for scarcity, mistakes endless scrolling for hunting mammoths. Each like is a berry, each video a kill. But the belly is never full. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." Alex reads the line on a motivational app, then closes it to check fantasy football. The Emperor's words dissolve into pixels. He is dying every day he chooses the chain. Not in blood, but in spirit. The man who could have been fades with every sunrise he sleeps through. The speech is not the enemy. The enemy is the story he tells himself. I'll start when I feel ready. When life slows down, when I'm not so tired, but life never slows. It only ends. The candle from the first moment flickers in memory. Its flame did not wait for perfect conditions. It burned because it was lit. Alex stares at the ceiling, heart racing from caffeine and cowardice. Somewhere inside, a voice whispers, "This is the moment. Not tomorrow, now." He doesn't hear it yet, but the chain is heavier than it was yesterday. Dawn leaks through canvas like pale blood. The imperial tent is cold, the kind of cold that bites the bones. Servants sleep on piled furs in the corner, their breath rising in soft clouds. In the center, a single mat of woven straw. On it lies Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome, spine pressed to bare boards. No pillow, no blanket. Only the weight of the world and the silence before the legions wake. He opens his eyes to the same darkness he has chosen for 20 years. No trumpets announce his rising. No slaves rush with warmed wine. He sits, vertebrae cracking like old leather, and reaches for the oil lamp. The flame catches. In its circle of gold, he opens a small leather journal. The page is blank. His stylus hovers. If it is endurable, endure it. Do not complain. The words are not for posterity. They are for the man who will face the Senate at noon, who will sign death warrants before breakfast, who will watch friends betray him by sunset. They are for the boy inside who still fears the dark. Outside, the camp stirs. A horse whinnies. Armor clinks. The Emperor remains on the floor, legs crossed, breathing measured. He is not meditating. He is rehearsing death. This could be my last dawn. Let it be enough. The thought does not frighten him. It sharpens him. Centuries later, Andrei Tarkovsky films a room where time forgets itself. In Solaris, a mirror reflects not a face, but an ocean of memory. The camera lingers on a single drop of water sliding down glass. 1 second, 2, 7. The audience shifts in their seats, uncomfortable with duration. Tarkovsky does not blink. He forces you to sit inside the drop until it becomes a universe. Discipline, he says without speaking, is the courage to remain when every instinct screams to cut away. Beneath the Bodhi tree, the Buddha watched leaves fall, one by one. He did not count them. He observed the space between. Anika, he whispered. Impermanence. The leaf does not cling to the branch. The branch does not mourn the leaf. Both return to earth without protest. Marcus rises. The floor has left its mark. Red grids on his back like a map of endurance. He dresses in plain wool, the same as any legionary. A servant offers silk. He waves it away. Luxury is the slow poison of the soul. In his journal, another line, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." He closes the book. The lamp gutters. Outside, the sun crests the horizon. Indifferent to empires. Alex will never read these words in the original Greek. But one night, insomnia driving him to the shelves, he pulls down a worn copy of Meditations. The spine cracks like dawn. He reads by phone light. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. The sentence lands like a stone in still water. He looks at his bed, pillows stacked like fortifications. The thermostat set to 72. The blackout curtains sealing out the world. He sees the tent, the straw mat. The Emperor choosing hardness because softness had made him soft. Tarkovsky's drop falls in memory. 7 seconds of discipline. The Buddha's leaf releases without drama. 3 men separated by centuries speaking the same truth. Freedom is not given. It is carved. Alex closes the book. The room is quieter than it has ever been. The chain feels heavier, but for the first time he notices the links are not welded shut. The conference room is a glass box on the 42nd floor. Outside, the city hums like a hive drunk on its own noise. Inside, 50 executives wait. Laptops open, coffee cooling. Alex stands at the podium, clicker slick in his palm. The first slide blooms, Project Phoenix, Q4 Roadmap. The title card feels like a headstone. His heart is a trapped bird, wings battering bone. The room tilts. He hears his pulse in his ears, a war drum counting down to surrender. The mental movie begins unbidden. The slide freezes. The room laughs. The CEO's face curdles. The email arrives. Clean out your desk. Each frame is more vivid than the last. His mouth goes dry. The clicker trembles. This is not the speech. This is the war. Pressure is not in the room. It is in the ribcage, a civil war between the man who wants to be free and the animal who believes comfort is survival. The amygdala fires like a miswired alarm. Threat, threat, threat. Cortisol floods the bloodstream. A chemical scream. Hands sweat. Thoughts scatter like startled pigeons. He is not reacting to 50 executives. He is reacting to a tiger that exists only behind his eyes. Marcus Aurelius stood before the Parthian frontier, legions stretching to the horizon, arrows darkening the sky. He did not flinch, not because he felt no fear, but because he had already fought the war the night before, on the floor of his tent, rehearsing death until it lost its sting. The enemy, he wrote, is not the arrow. It is the story you tell about the arrow. Tarkovsky filmed war in Ivan's childhood. A boy crawls through reeds while flares drift like fallen stars. The camera does not cut. It lingers on the mud, the breath, the weight. Seconds stretch into minutes. The audience squirms. Tarkovsky refuses release. He knows. The real battle is enduring the moment when every fiber begs to run. The Buddha watched Mara's armies circle the Bodhi tree. Demons with flaming swords, illusions of desire. He touched the earth. I see you, Mara. No fight, no flight, only witness. The armies dissolved into morning mist. Alex grips the podium. The slide advances on its own. Someone else's mercy. A voice that is not his begins. 3 years ago, the words are ash. His mind is elsewhere, replaying every late morning, every skipped workout, every promise broken to the mirror. The chain is not around his wrist. It is in his skull, tightening with every heartbeat. Neuroscience names the enemy, the default mode network, spinning catastrophic futures like a loom that never stops. The prefrontal cortex, seat of discipline, goes offline under stress. The animal wins. Fight, freeze, flee. Alex freezes. He sees the candle from the first moment. Its flame did not negotiate with the wind. It burned because burning was its nature. He sees the emperor on the floor, choosing hardness before the battle began. He sees the boy in the reeds, crawling because stopping meant dying. The war is not won by silencing the drum. It is won by recognizing the drum is inside. The tiger is a shadow. The arrows are thoughts. The demons are stories. Alex breathes. One breath. The room does not vanish, but the movie pauses. The bird in his chest slows its wings. He is still afraid. But for the first time, he is not the fear. The slide clicks again. The executives lean forward. They do not know the war has already turned. The alarm is ablaze at 4:30 a.m. Alex does not reach for snooze. He sits up. The room is black, the air thick with yesterday's excuses. He swings his legs over the edge. Bare feet meet cold tile. The first cut. He walks to the bathroom. No phone. No light but the moon through the blind. The shower knob turns. Water falls like ice needles. He steps in. Breath catches. Skin screams. The body revolts. Out. Now. He stays. Same breath he will use at noon in the boardroom. Same posture he will hold when questions come. Same calm he will wear when the world watches. Steam never rises. The water stays cold because he stays under it. 30 seconds, 45, a minute. The heart hammers, then steadies. The mind quiets, not from peace but from exhaustion. This is Heijoshin, the ordinary mind. The same mind in silk sheets or freezing water. In silence or spotlight. Marcus Aurelius rose from the floor each dawn and walked the camp barefoot. Senators whispered. He did not explain. The cold was his teacher. Reject your sense of injury and the injury itself disappears. The blade of discomfort cuts away the fat of illusion. Tarkovsky filmed a man crossing a field of tall grass. One take, no cuts. The camera follows at walking pace. The man does not hurry. The grass does not part. You feel every step. Discipline is not speed. It is refusal to edit the moment. The Buddha sat through the night. Rain fell. Cold seeped. He did not shift. As a rock is unmoved by wind, so the wise are unmoved by praise or blame. The body begged. He observed the begging. The begging passed. Alex steps out. Skin pink, alive. He does not towel dry with frenzy. Slow, deliberate, same breath, same posture, same calm. He dresses in yesterday's clothes. No mirror check. The mirror lies. Breakfast is water. No coffee. The stomach growls. He lets it. The growl is a voice, not a command. He sits at the table. No phone, no news, only the sound of swallowing. Same breath, same posture, same calm. The first week is war. The body fights like a cornered animal. Heart races at 4:31. Palms sweat at 4:32. By 4:35, the mind bargains. Tomorrow. Start tomorrow, he stays. The bargain fades. Stanford studied monks under ice baths. Same protocol, same result. Neural pathways rewired in 14 days. The brain learns, cold is not death. Silence is not punishment. Discomfort is training. Alex trains in microdoses. Cold shower. No phone breakfast. 10 push-ups on the bathroom floor. Same breath, same posture, same calm. Each repetition is a stitch in the new mind. By day 9, he wakes before the alarm. The blade is sharper, but the hand steadier. He stands under the water and feels nothing but water. The heart does not race. The mind does not bargain. He is not calm because he tries. He is calm because trying has become being. The chain loosens one link. Alex sits at the kitchen table. A single candle burns between him and the window. The flame is a metronome. In, out, no phone, no notebook. Only the candle and the 3 questions he now asks before every pressure moment. What do I need to do now? What do I need to know now? How do I need to be now? Anything that does not answer is dust. Golden dust of worry, of fantasy, of memory. He watches it rise with each thought and lets the breath carry it out. The speech is tomorrow. 50 executives, the project, the promotion. The dust swirls. What if I forget the numbers? What if they hate the vision? What if I'm exposed? Each particle glitters like temptation. He does not fight it. He names it. Dust. The candle holds steady. The dust settles. This is mu, productive emptiness. Not the void of nothing, but the void of only what serves. Tarkovsky's Stalker shows the zone, a room where desires manifest. Men crawl through decay to reach it. They arrive filthy, trembling. The room is empty. No gold, no miracles, only a mirror of what they carried in. Tarkovsky lingers on their faces as the truth lands. The journey was the clearing. The Buddha taught anicca, dukkha, anatta. Impermanence, friction, no self. He sat by the river and watched leaves float. One caught on a rock. He did not free it. The current did. Letting go is not pushing away. It is ceasing to grasp. Marcus wrote at dusk, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." No room for dust. Alex breathes in. The candle flame leans. He asks again, "What do I need to do now?" Sit, breathe, prepare. What do I need to know now? The 3 key slides. The 1 objection. The closing line. How do I need to be now? Still, clear, present. The rest, out, fear of judgment. Out, memory of last year's failure. Out, fantasy of applause. Out, the mind is a room. Dust enters with every opening. He sweeps with the breath. The candle is the broom. He begins mental clearing at dawn. Cold shower. 3 questions. Dust out. He clears before lunch. Phone down. 3 questions. Dust out. He clears at night. Lights off. 3 questions. Dust out. By week 2, the ritual is muscle. The mind empties faster than it fills. Thoughts arrive like guests. He greets them, checks their invitation, sends the uninvited away. Neuroscience calls it cognitive diffusion. The prefrontal cortex regains command. The amygdala quiets. The brain learns. Not every thought is a tiger. Tarkovsky would film this clearing in 1 take. Alex at the table. Candle center frame. Clock ticks off screen. 10 minutes of silence. You would want to cut. He would not let you. The emptiness must be felt. The candle burns lower. Wax pools like melted gold. Alex watches the pool harden. The dust has settled into a thin skin. He does not disturb it. Tomorrow he will speak. The room will be full. His mind will be empty. The flame straightens. The dust is gone. He is ready for fire. The mirror is a battlefield without blood. Alex stands before it at 5:12 a.m., shirtless, breath-fogging glass. The room behind him is dark. Only the candle from the kitchen table casts a blade of light across his face. He begins. "Good morning, team. Project Phoenix is not a slide deck. It's a resurrection." His voice cracks on resurrection. The word hangs like a bad note. He stops, resets, same breath, same posture, same calm, again. "Good morning, team. This is ghost training. The battle won before the sword is drawn." Every dawn for 20 minutes he fights the speech in the void. No audience but the reflection. No stakes but the ones he invents. Marcus Aurelius rehearsed death in his tent. Run through the list. Illness, exile, pain, death. "None of these can destroy me." He spoke the words aloud until they were muscle. When the plague came, he was ready. When betrayal came, he was ready. Tarkovsky filmed Dreams in Mirror. A boy watches his house burn. The flames are real. The boy does not run. The camera holds. The fire becomes memory. The memory becomes preparation. The Buddha visualized the charnel grounds, corpses in every stage of decay, bloated, eaten, bones. He sat with them until the body was no longer his. When temptation came as beautiful women, he saw them as skeleton. The illusion dissolved. Alex clicks the remote. Slide 1. He speaks the opening. Heart races. He lets it. The race is data, not danger. Slide 2. A question interrupts. His own voice from the mirror. "What if the numbers are wrong?" He answers aloud. Calm, clear. Slide 3. Another ghost question. Another answer. The brain does not distinguish perfectly between vivid imagination and flesh. Mirror neurons fire the same pathways. The 50th rehearsal feels as real as the first. By the 100th, the speech is not performed. It is remembered. Neuroscience confirms. Athletes who visualize free throws sink more in games. Pilots who simulate crashes land safer. The mind carves grooves. Ghost training fills them with mastery before the storm. Week 3. Alex stands in the mirror and sees a stranger. The eyes are steady. The shoulders do not rise with the inhale. He delivers the closing line. Phoenix rises not because it forgets the fire, but because it chooses to burn. No tremor, no sweat. The candle behind him does not flicker. He runs the gauntlet. Tough questions, interruptions, silence after a bold claim. Each ghost met with the same breath, same posture, same calm. The heart learns, this is not death. This is Tuesday. By day 21, the mirror is no longer a battlefield. It is a sanctuary. The speech lives in his bones. The executives are not enemies. They are scenery. The candle burns low. Wax seals the table like amber. Alex extinguishes it with a breath. Smoke rises in a perfect line. Tomorrow the room will be real. The ghosts will watch from the glass. He is already there. Section 8. The speech that silenced the room framework role. Transformation word. Count. 650 expanded script. The boardroom doors close with the hush of a crypt. 50 executives settle into leather. The air smells faintly of coffee and ambition. Lights dim. The projector hums awake. Alex walks to the podium. Not marches, not strides, flows, same breath, same posture, same calm. The clicker rests in his palm like a river stone. Slide 1. Project Phoenix, Q4 Roadmap. The title glows gold against black. He does not look at it. He looks through it. "Good morning." His voice fills the room without effort. Not loud, present. The kind of voice that makes pens stop scratching. 3 years ago, this company was ash. Today we stand in the fire and call it home. A pause. Not for drama, for truth. The candle from his kitchen flickers in memory. He is the flame. The room is the wind. He advances the slide. Numbers appear. He does not read them. He remembers them. Revenue up 32%. Churn down 41. Not because the market softened, because we chose hardness. The CFO leans forward. A question forms. Alex sees it before it lands. Before the numbers, the discipline. He clicks. A single image. A candle guttering in wind. Golden dust suspended. This is what I saw every morning at 4:30. Cold water. Empty table. 3 questions. He lists them. The room is so quiet the projector fan sounds like breath. The tough question comes from the back. Sharp. Accusatory. Discipline is fine for monks. How does it scale to 1,000 employees? Alex does not flinch. Same breath. Same posture. Same calm. It scales the way fire scales. One match, one choice, one person who refuses to look away. He clicks. Tarkovsky's raindrop fills the screen. 7 seconds frozen. This drop took 7 seconds to fall. I watched it every day until 7 seconds felt like 7 years. That is the scale we need. Another click. The Buddha beneath the Bodhi tree. He sat through storms that would break armies, not because he was superhuman, because he stopped grasping. The CEO's eyes narrow. Respect, not suspicion. Alex advances to the close. The slide is blank, black. Phoenix rises not because it forgets the fire, but because it chooses to burn. He steps from the podium. No flourish. The clicker rests on the table like a sword returned to sheath. Silence stretches. Not awkward, sacred, the kind that follows thunder. Then the CEO speaks, quiet, almost reverent. Your discipline is intimidating, not impressive, not brilliant, intimidating. The word lands like a gong. Executives shift. Some look at their phones as if seeing chains. Others stare at Alex like he is a mirror they cannot unsee. Marcus Aurelius. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. The speech was the impediment. The discipline was the way. Tarkovsky would hold on Alex's face for 10 seconds. No cut. Let the stillness do the work. The Buddha would smile without moving. The storm has passed. The tree stands. Applause begins slow. One pair of hands, then a wave. Alex does not bow. He nods. Same breath, same posture, same calm. The promotion is his before the vote. Not because of numbers, because of the man who delivered them. He walks out. The doors close behind him. In the hallway mirror, he catches his reflection. The eyes are older. The chain is gone. The candle at home waits, unlit. Tonight he will not need it. The fire is inside. The candle is dark. Wax has cooled into a silent lake. Alex lifts it. A single fingertip traces the rim. The smoke has long vanished, yet the air still holds the scent of burnt wick and finality. 5 rings. One breath, earth, the ordinary mind. Same breath in cold water or corner office. Water, productive emptiness. Dust asked 3 questions, then released. Fire, ghost training. 1,000 speeches in the mirror before the first real word. Wind, reading the room without reaction. Questions came. Stillness answered. Void, the unshakable center. Identity that does not flicker when empires rise or fall. Marcus closed his journal each night with the same line, "You have lived enough. Live well." Tarkovsky let the final frame linger until the screen itself seemed to breathe. The Buddha's last words before parinirvana, "Strive on with diligence." Alex sets the candle down. The table is bare, no dust, no chain. Tomorrow the alarm will ring at 4:30. He will rise. Cold water. 3 questions. The discipline is no longer a blade. It is the hand that holds it. You stand at the same table. The candle is yours. Light it or let it sleep. The dust is already falling. One cold shower. One early rise. One moment of stillness before the world wakes. The freedom you've been searching for is not on the other side of comfort. It is on the other side of choice. The room is quiet. The dust settles into perfect stillness. Breathe.